Well, good morning. It's raining. It's the 8th of December and it's raining, and pretty much 90%, probably more than 90% of our snow and ice has all melted off in the yard here. So, well, at least I won't have to fill the water troughs. I wanted to show you this. It's 5:30 in the morning, and the chickens are already way out beside the Mouse Miracle Garden in the rain. Well, I just came in from doing chores. Charlotte's not up yet. I'm about to make breakfast. Look who I found caught red-handed in the cereal box. We'll have to see what Charlotte thinks of that. Good morning, Miss Charlotte. How are you? She had a full night's sleep last night, which was nice. Actually, so did I. I'm pretty sure that was because I switched to a leave from Tylenol. It actually made a big difference. Actually, I was able to sleep pretty much the entire night. Anyways, where's your elf? Do you see it? You see your elf? What's your elf doing? Crazy thing caught in the cereal box, hey? What book did you get? Fat cat on a mat. Is that 2 books all wrapped up in one? Ted in a red bed as well. That's pretty exciting, hey? Got a 2-for-1 deal today. Well, anyways, it's now evening time. I just got home from work, had a bit of supper. I'm coming out to the shop and I'm gonna work on the lighting project that I talked about the other day, trying to get some light on the north side of the chicken house to kind of light up the south side of the shop and out into the yard, because our yard light on the front of the shop really only lights up the sidewalk and the pad, and that's about it. And really doesn't provide any kind of security measure for us and doesn't provide us any assistance in doing chores in the dark. So we're gonna get that solved. So yeah, I ran to Canadian Tire, got this light for, I think this was $24.99. Of course it doesn't come with bulbs, right? So then I had to get a couple of floodlight bulbs, and I just assumed like you could just get any old floodlight bulbs. I didn't realize like this PAR 38, this number that's on there, like that goes into like depth and taper and all this different stuff into the actual bulb style. And so I had to go to school on some light bulbs just to make sure I got the right thing, because I mean, these are not cheap. But anyways, I'm hoping these bulbs are enough that not only can we light up the yard, I want to be able to like melt snow in the yard. I want it to be bright. I was hoping to get an LED that was bright, but no such luck on that one, unfortunately. And then yeah, obviously the junction box I got to mount to the side of the chicken house. On another note, I don't know if you heard what happened today. Alberta went into, well, it's not a lockdown. They didn't call it a lockdown. They called it updated restrictions. But it's a lockdown by any other name is a lockdown. It doesn't change anything. So I mean, there's no indoor gatherings, outdoor gatherings. Businesses are down to like 15% capacity. Some other stuff is down to like 10% capacity. It's a good time to stay home right now. Again, very, very thankful for the life we lead, and just, you know, being prepared. I mean, we're not prepared in the sense that like we have a sea can buried in the yard that's full of canned goods and toilet paper. We're not prepared in that sense, but you know, the freezers are full, and you know, we're equipped. We're able to get through this next 4 weeks is what this is going to last, without too much pain. Anyway, speaking of pain, I've had this extension cord on the floor of the shop, and it kind of hurts to bend down and pick it up because I got a busted up rib. But anyways, yeah, I've been looking at this extension cord now for probably, in reality, like 3-4 months. It's been sitting there just on the floor and me not doing anything about it. And I had Carmen pick up some cord ends last week. I think she was at the Home Depot or something like that. And I was just gonna put a new cord end on here and get this one fixed up and have a functional extension cord. But then she went to the Ritchie Brothers sale and bought all these extension cords in a case lot sale. So we don't really need all these extension cords, or I don't need to build a new one. But I do need to plug in this light, because I'm probably not going to try and hardwire this thing in. This is really just the thing I want to have plugged in over the winter months. and it's temporary operation. It just comes on for a couple minutes. So an extension cord is fine. And it's only going to come on during the nighttime hours, right? And just if something moves or whatever. So this is what I'm going to rig up in through the junction box and into the fitting here. So actually, before I stopped at Canadian Tire and I picked up that light fixture over there, I did stop at the dollar store and run a bit of an errand for Carmen, and I picked up this foldable. It's actually, I think it's meant for like a bike or something like that. You can see it's got the kind of rounded hooks, and I thought this would be super cool to mount it to, you know, and this is just an example, mount it to the wall like that. And this would be a really cool place to hang extension cords, hoses, booster cables, all that kind of stuff that it does. I mean, it does. Like, I mean, I don't have enough hook space, and so it's laying on the floor because, as you can see way over in the corner there, the one rack or one hook I do have is chock full. And I mean, maybe I should just have less extension cords. No, that's a stupid idea. You always need lots of extension cords. So to have a functional thing to kind of hang them up and keep them organized and keep them, you know, untangled is just going to be awesome. So yeah, I picked up 2 of these. So I mean, they're nice and spread out. So, you know, lots of room to hang up one on each kind of hook, and it's going to be great. I'm pretty excited about it. So I just come with a bit of a panic attack. I was just wiring this together, and as with any light fixture, it comes with 2 of these. These are Morettes, and of course I'm trying to tighten it up, and I twist off the wire inside the Morette. And do I have any more? I don't know. Like, I'm looking all over the shop, and then I come across this big jug we have. Like, we've got enough Morettes to last, I'm sure, a lifetime from when we built the shop. I bought this thing on the advice of the electrician, and then I think we used 2 Morettes maybe in the entire construction of the shop. So don't worry, I got spares, so I'm going to rig up this one instead. All right, so installation of the exterior security light is complete. I'm not going to go into a whole tutorial on how to do that. It was really easy. There's just 2 wires. Hook it up, screw a fixture to the wall, boom, done. Put your light bulbs in, and Bob's your uncle. I set a timer on it for 3 minutes. You can kind of see it shining out there, out the window. So it's still on. I'm going to turn it on to like 5 seconds, because if the sheep kind of move into that field of vision over the course of the night, I don't want the light coming on and off for, you know, a whole bunch of time, just using up a bunch of power. But it does only actually have 110 degree field of vision, which is, you know, it's a pretty wide V, but just a couple times I did walk in front of it, did notice that, yeah, I mean, you got to be on top of it. Like, you definitely, this is the kind of thing that we would have in front of your house or in front of your front door, and if somebody walks up the front door, it's going to go off. In this particular case, I'm going to walk in front of it to go feed sheep. So yeah, anyways, it's not super bright, but it does provide some functionality for the work side of things. Probably less on the security side, as I mentioned, but anyways, yeah, I'm glad that project's done. It's probably about 9 o'clock now, so didn't take me too terribly long. It is actually, I was surprised, it's warm out, but it's, you know, it's just windy enough that it actually makes it kind of cold and miserable to be out there. As you can see, I put the hood on. So yeah, this would be as good a time as any to let you go for now and go fix up a cup of tea. So I hope you have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.